Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to get this engine pulled off of this transmission. Maybe we'll do a little stuff with the 6-liter over there. Start mocking up this kit to Fabbot to, that's the name of that place, right? Fabbot? Sounds good. We're going to make this AR5 bolt to an LS. Stay tuned. Got the old bell housing off here. That went off pretty decent. Roll pin and the throw-out bearing was ceased, so we just cut it out. Taking this engine trans out, we had some issues here with some brokey boys. So let's see if we can get those fellers out. Let me show you folks at home what success looks like here. Oh man. Ooh. Oh.
Snaps off again.
Shit. Look at that, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. I might just reuse that as a new bolt. Now we only got 2 more to go.
Fill me there.
Oh,
Because I don't know if those. Oh, I guess yeah, it's the same fucking.
same deal. Same thing. So what we got going on here is this flange bolts the trans, this flange here bolts here, into here, into here, and then there's adapters in the kit for the pressure line and the bleeder to wrap lines around, and then go into these nice little sluts right here. Then the bell housing bolts onto that, and Bob's your uncle. Ready to roll. Pretty sweet. Here we go. Got that kit all put on here. 4L60 bell housing, Fabbot adapter plate, AR5. I had a throw-out bearing from, this is out of a Camaro with a TR6060. Apparently they're different, the fittings are different, so I was just going to use that because this one looks a little crusty, but throw-out bearing looks pretty good. It doesn't make any noise, and obviously it didn't leak because it worked in the truck, so that's fine. This kit comes with, or does not come with, this remote bleeder, and I don't think you would be able to bleed the clutch in this thing without said remote bleeder, unless you wanted to blow a hole in the side of the flywheel housing or something, or the bell housing. I don't know. But either way, it's on, looks good, fits good. Time to start working on the old 6-liter. Say hi to Austin.
Hi.
Hey. He's doing some mean work over here. Call this Wire Daddy.
Fucking wires for days, boys.
That's good.
Gonna be nice and pretty.
Yeah.
After years of doing slop work.
Yeah. Slop Shop's gonna have to change their name. Connectors.
It's a pretty shop.
Connectors. Oh man, this is beautiful. Looks good. We got a 6.0 pig here. She looks pretty crusty, pretty good, just like we like them. Came out of something Denali. Weird kind of primitive electronic throttle body and all that good stuff. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get these covers ripped off, we'll get the harness pulled off, get these exhaust manifolds off. We got headers for it. I do have an LS, what is that, an LS6 intake? But I don't know if I want to run that in this truck or just save that for another car that actually needs the hood clearance. We'll see what we get when we get around there. So let's pull this thing apart. Well, I got her stripped down here. Looking pretty grimy, just like we like them. Right, Austin? Grimier the better, huh? He's in the zone. He's in the wire zone. But got a couple things here. Those oil cooler lines are going to come off of there. Got a pilot bearing to put in the crank for the flywheel. We got a cam to put in this thing. We'll get that done here. Gonna take the mule scaler to this old girl, get her cleaned up and get her ready for the old Colorado. Little update for you here. We're gonna go ahead and get these new valve springs tossed in. After we get the valve springs in, we'll pull that balancer off, pull timing cover off, flip the engine, toss a cam in there. A little rundown on what we got going. Basically just an old compression tester that found some pipe thread, brass things to put a air fitting in. It's an 18 mil wrench. I would probably use a 19 if I made another one, honestly. It could be a little bit bigger, but this thing works fantastic. Just toss that baby right there, run her down with the impact, good to go. So we'll check in here again once we get this other side changed out. There we are. Big old thumper stick in there. Looking good. We'll consider changing that oil filter at some point. But this block is looking awfully nice. That needle scaler is probably the most satisfying tool ever invented. And I will fight whoever says that it's not. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today, and hope you enjoyed.